What's happening, everybody? Here we are, another Thursday night on the grind, man. There I am. I don't know what the hell happened. But I'm going to go for just a second here and see what's going on. What's up, Robert? Hey, Robert, are you watching from my personal page or are you watching from the grind page? What's up, Uncle Bruno? Watching over in YouTube land? I'm trying to figure out where everybody's watching from. I think you're watching from the grind page, aren't you? I'm trying to figure out where everybody's watching from. Robert Davis, leave a comment what page you're watching from. If you're watching from my personal, oh, okay, cool. You're on the grind page. That's what I want to know. Right on. Okay, so where is Derick at? It says he's here. Okay, Derick, hold on 2 seconds. Let me do my sponsors and stuff real quick, and then I'll bring you on, brother. All right, guys. So first up tonight is our good friends over at Hell Speed Shop, hellspeedshop.com. If you have not been there, then you need to go over to hellspeedshop.com. They have the coolest flannel shirts money can buy. They're just awesome. Plus, they're collector's items. So go check them out at hellspeedshop.com. Order up you some swag and some stuff. And be sure to check them out on all the social media platforms also. So check them out at hellspeedshop.com. Next up is our good friends over at Urban Rides Magazine. Urban Rides Magazine, I don't have to tell you who these guys are. You know who Urban Rides Magazine is. That's Daniel Wolby, Jason Silman, and the guys. Go to all the big rallies, stereo competitions, bike shows. Great magazine. It's digital, or they mail out the hard copies. You just got to get over to urbanridesmagazine.com and get you a subscription. I'm going to tell you what, man, you will not be disappointed when you get it. I'm sorry, everybody. It's going back and forth. Next up is our good friends over at Jade Affiliated. That's jadeaf.com. They've got some cool new parts dropping, man. Gas caps, points covers, all kinds of cool new stuff they're bringing to the table. But you got to know they are a wheel manufacturer. They have some of the coolest, most badass wheels money can buy. So be sure to go check them out at Jade Affiliated on all the social media platforms. And be sure to check them out online at jadeaf.com. Next up is American Drag Seats, americandragseats.com. If you need a custom Harley Davidson motorcycle seat, we have you covered. You got a custom bike you're building, you need a custom seat, we got that covered also. Whether it's custom, whether it's factory, aftermarket, we do full custom automotive and motorcycle upholstery, custom seats, custom foaming, custom everything. Go check us out on all the social media platforms, American Drag Seats, and you can go to americandragseats.com. Next up is Legacy Bike Works. Legacy Bike Works right here in Manville, Texas. Audio, custom builds, big wheels, choppers, bobbers, air rides, center stands, anything you could want. Legacy Bike Works right here in Manville, Texas. Check them out on Instagram and Facebook at Legacy Bike Works. And last, but definitely not least, our good friends over at Hopkins Design, hopkins-design.com. You need a website, you need business cards, you need a logo, videos, photos. It doesn't matter. If you need anything digital, man, you've got to go to hopkins-design.com. He's the guy that did our 2021 National Biker Build-Off documentary. The guy is very good at what he does. And I've known the guy for almost 40, well, actually more than 40 years. So I know he does good work, and he does all of the work for my websites. Anyway, go check him out at hopkins-design.com. What's up, everybody? Here we are Thursday night on the grind, man. I've got a special guest in the house. You guys know him. Derick, the upgrade Bolden, has decided he wants to come on live with me tonight. And we're just going to talk shop, man. That's all we're going to do. But there's some cool things that are happening right now that I'm putting together, and we're going to talk about some of that. But everybody, please give a warm grind welcome to Mr. Derick, the upgrade Bolden. What's happening, Cat? Oh, hold on. I gotta turn your mic on. Hold on. I muted you for a second. There, now we can hear you.
Okay, you got me.
I got you, brother.
Okay, all right. That's what's up, man.
I like the glasses, man.
Hey, man, you know I got to be cool when I'm on the coolest show on the internet.
The thing is, I can see in your glasses the internet, so it's mirroring back and forth.
Hey, man, you know, look, man. Now, I thought we was going to break the internet tonight, man. But that just go to show you, you know what I'm saying, that these people just ain't got nothing else to do with their time, bro.
Well, we haven't even gotten into the meat and potatoes of what we're going to be discussing tonight because I've got a lot of stuff I want to discuss with you, and I'm going to start the show off on a happy note. This shit costs money. I got one. I should have wore the damn thing. Son of a bitch. Too far away to go get.
It's all good.
But, man, so I'd like to start the show out by saying thank you for coming on, first of all. I love watching your stuff, tuning in. I know you got some cool stuff going on over there, but I had a talk with Mr. Jay Ford earlier.
Okay.
And that was a good conversation, man. He opened my eyes to some stuff, and I hope I opened his eyes to some stuff. But we talked about audio, you know that. Man, I must be the red-headed stepchild of the audio world because I just don't feel what everybody else feels, man.
As far as what?
So, you know, I have the utmost respect for you. I respect Jay Ford. I respect Ricky Will. I respect all the guys in the audio game. I really do.
Right.
Because I think what they're doing is a good thing. But what I don't understand, and I still to this day, nobody's made me understand why they do the things they do.
As far as what?
So you
because you can't. I mean, these are all open in. So
so here's how I feel.
Okay.
And it may not be right. It may be wrong.
Okay.
But I've gotten a lot of feedback from a lot of people.
All right.
What Ricky Will has done with the audio game is landmark. You got to give him the credit because he has really brought the audio game to a level, in my opinion, that it needs to be. I don't think it's where it can be, but I think he's getting closer and closer every year. But I don't agree with the rules. Now,
okay,
I haven't taken the time to read everybody's rules. What I do is I sit back and I watch all the drama after every single freaking show. And it's always somebody cheated. Oh, you can't do this. You can't do that. So we sat here and we talked about it. And man, I'll tell you what, Jay Ford surprised me because you know as well as I do, Jay can be argumentative.
Yeah.
When he feels a way about something, he'll stand behind it and he'll sit there. He'll argue with you.
It's the Aquarius in him.
We didn't argue. He listened and he was like, you know, I kind of agree with what you're saying, but I was like, but there's no but. Evolution. You can't stop evolution.
No.
Just like you know as well as I do. What was the first bike you built that had a stereo in it, and how many speakers did it have?
It was a 2003 Triumph Daytona 955 sport bike. I put a TV on it, navigation, and it had two 3-inch speakers on it.
Now, when you built
2009.
when you built that, you were like, oh, I'm King Kong.
Chest out.
I'm the man, right?
Chest out.
Now, here you are with Megalodon. What are you thinking about that first one you built?
Oh man, that was trash, bro. Look, bro, I came from, like I said, the audio car world. You know what I mean? Like we were doing stupid shit, putting, 810s and 612s, and we was doing stupid shit back then. But now you're starting to get that same drive on the motorcycle scene. You know what I'm saying? I mean, look at what happened with the slingshots. How they went from, it's just ridiculous what they're doing with the slingshots. But this is not that kind of show. So I just want to, let you get a little bit and more into what you're saying about the motorcycle audio. But yeah, I think that where I'm at now is by far, hands down, better than what I did, almost 20 years ago.
Yeah, but the fact is, it's evolution.
Yes.
So when I was talking to Jay about this, I said, Jay, I get what you're saying, but here, listen to what I'm going to say real quick. You have manufacturers that produce speakers and amps and wires and DSPs, and they produce head units. But every year they're learning a little something else and a little something else and a little something else to make their products better, right?
Mm-hmm.
You also got manufacturers like Scott Owen, Scott Capalbo, Cody McNew. You got people that are building Eric Contreras. So you got all these people that are building products, and every year they get a little bit bigger, a little bit better, a little bit this, a little bit that, because of evolution, because we're learning. Technology outruns us, a million miles to one.
Yes.
What I figured is you can't stop evolution, but you can prohibit people from arguing and pissing and bitching and moaning, which you ain't never gonna stop that. But I think you can cut a lot of it out if you go straight to speaker classes, speaker counts. So you take a bike and you get your 2-speaker class, your 4-speaker, your 6-speaker, your 8, whatever, which they already have outlined. What's that? Lightweight, featherweight, heavyweight, middleweight, advanced weight.
Yeah.
There's a speaker count.
Right.
If you could get, I think there's 6, maybe 7 big audio competition companies, if you will, out there. If you could get all of them in one room at one time and set them down and say, hey, look, here's what we're going to do. We're going to go to speakers as classes instead of if you do, like hypothetically, you do a 6-speaker bike, right?
Mm-hmm.
Who cares what the bags look like? Who cares if it's got subs? Who cares if it's got mid bass? Who cares about any of that? Because all those things are inevitably going to change over time because of evolution. You keep the speaker count the same and you're like, hey, look, you got a little 6-speaker bike, little 6-speaker Road King. He got a little 6-speaker Street Glide or Road Glide. That's the class. It's 6-speaker. Okay.
So let me pause you for a second. So in that class, what if I design a saddlebag that's got 4 cubic feet in it and I can run a 15 in a 6-speaker class?
Doesn't matter.
Okay. Well, I'm just trying to get the layout.
Right. So the reason I'm saying that is because they have this one class called Extreme.
Yes. And it's not really a class. That's
above heavyweight though.
Yeah.
And that's the true outlaw. Run what you brung. Let's just see what you brought to the table. Right. Okay. Everything below that is literally based off of a speaker count. Because I think Keith Barker got in some trouble because he had 3 10s in a bag. And they said you can't have 3 10s, but it wasn't clearly outlined.
But was it?
I don't know. I don't know the rules. I'm just saying what they were bitching about.
Bro, people find loopholes to get where they need to go. You know
that's what I'm saying. So if you did it off of speaker count instead of, well, you can only have 2 10s in a saddlebag, and you did it purely off of speaker count, you'd stop all that shit. You'd stop it dead because the variables are this. You take a 4-speaker bike, a standard Road Glide. You got 2 6.5s and then 2 little 6.5s, either in the tour pack or the lids. That's 4 speakers. If that guy wants to spend his money on 4 little 6.5 with an amp or two, and he wants to go compete, all right, Big Daddy, you're going against this 4-speaker. He's got 2 15s and 2 blowing horn 8s. He's still got 4 speakers. You want to compete against that?
Right?
So what it's going to do is it's going to take that dude with the little road glide. He's going to be like, man, I wanted to compete, but you know the rule is 4 speakers. 4 speakers. You can't complain about 4 speakers. 4 speakers, 1 amp.
Okay, so let's look at the dynamic of that, right? Mm-hmm. So you got a guy with 4 speakers, and that guy with 4 speakers. Let's say he's at a $2,000 minimum. You know what I'm saying? Or a $3,000 maximum. That's his max budget is $3,000.
Right.
But he plays music good enough to where, you know what I'm saying, he can compete. My thing was not to kill that drive for that class, but more or less put it on the day before. You know, just like you got JV and senior football, right?
Yep.
The JV play on Friday or Thursday, and the seniors play on Friday.
That's right.
You have to work your way up to play with the big dogs. You know what I'm saying? But there's no training camp for 4 speakers. There's no training camp for 6 speaker. There's no training camp for the smaller bikes. There's no, you know what I mean? It's like, and half of the guys that's doing 4, you know, the 2 and 4 speakers, they're more likely than doing it in their garage, or maybe their bike is louder than their buddies, and that's what they're competing against.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say that a speaker count wouldn't work, but that in itself would create the motivation for people to come out with their own.
Ding, 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 ding. You win.
So just like you said, and you know, when I was on the live with Cody and Rusty last week, you know, that's more or less what I was, you know, trying to the evolution of audio. And yes, if there's a show that's created that is the Super Bowl of the audio, then okay, that's the Super Bowl. You know, how do we get to the Super Bowl?
And well, if you're the Texans, you don't. And I love
at this point, the Dallas Cowboys either. So, but that nonetheless, all I'm saying is this: if you're going to create an avenue for people with audio, you have to create it with innovation, right? So how do you take a 6 speaker and innovate 6 speakers? At some point, you have to. There's only so many ways you can put 6 speakers on a bike before it's mundane and repetitive.
That's right. That's where people like Joey Hensley shine, because they figure it out. They figured out, how in the hell did you make 2 stock Harley Davidson bags, stock, bang as loud and clear and with the kind of bass you put down? And how'd you do that? That's my whole point, what you just said right there. Mm-hmm. Innovation, because the equipment's going to change. It's going to evolve. The bags are going to change. The kits are going to change. The creativity is going to change. But you can't change the equipment. Just like they were talking about, you know, they always compare it to the NHRA. It's purpose built. Well, yeah, every bike is purpose built. Okay, now we're building audio bikes. You know, if you want to take my little 1980 Camaro Z28 and you want to run it down at the track, you can run it down the track. You pay your $15-$20 and you get to run it. Okay, but if you want to compete, you got to follow these rules to compete.
Right.
Now,
that's what the audio guys are saying. The ones that's putting these competitions on. If you want to compete in my show, these are my rules.
Yeah.
If you want a parking lot, or you want, I mean, then that's fine. Now I'm gonna give you this. Now listening to the SOS show, they've added a grudge, so it don't matter. So if you want to do whatever you want to do, but as a manufacturer, do you manufacture for the grudge? That's another avenue for you to sell to. But now as an innovator, I can get into the grudge because now I want to put this, and this on my bike. Okay, well, is the criteria for me to be able to ride that bike, or just to be able to pull it in the ring, play my music, and put it back on the trailer?
So watch what happens. Mark my words. I'm glad we're doing this video. Watch what's going to end up happening, and it's because of evolution and rules. you're going to start seeing the grudge parking lot be huge. And you're going to start seeing the competition parking lot go down.
But I don't believe that either.
Well, when you can
It's
take
no different.
somebody that can go, you can take, and you'd be like, Kevin Sockwell, I heard you got a little 10 speaker. I got $5,000. I'd be like, I'll take that smoke. I'll meet you down in Galveston. We'll grudge it. All right. You're going to tell me that you would rather go over there where the rules at to win a trophy, or would you rather sit in this other parking lot over here and try possibly take $5,000?
All right. Let me give it to you like this. Would you rather have a movie on Tubi or have a TV on Paramount?
Man, I'm going for Tubi all day, bro. I'm just a little.
ain't no fucking accolades and awards for Tubi. You know what I'm saying?
I know that, but what I'm saying is you're going to be at that show anyway. But you're going to get to the point that the grudge match is more important to you because that's where you're going to make money. And then when you go to the competition,
mm-hmm.
you're going to be like, yeah, that's cool, man. Yeah, I'm going to compete. I'm going to go over there because, I can build up some points. What I was saying, I agree with 90% of what Ricky Will is doing. And I do agree with what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
There needs to be rules in place. But with evolution, the evolution of the new Snooki bags, I mean, those ain't been around but a year.
Yeah, and guess what? Nobody's heard them yet, and you got a grudge. You got a grudge lane, and that's where the Snooki belongs, in the grudge lane. It's not big enough for extreme and too big for heavyweight. So he created a grudge lane. So again, and I'm not here to say, right, wrong, and different. Right, I appreciate the fact that he looked at something and said, you know what, I'm going to create a lane for it. And that's evolution. KB, if he want to run 310s, now he has a lane for 310s. We have to get out of what we want and say, okay, I tell you what. If you got 100 people, it's no different than judging voting for the president, right?
Right.
You got 100 people going to vote this way. You got 99 people going to vote this way. Right. Who's going to win? The person that's got 100 votes.
That's right.
So if we giving it to the people and the people don't know what the hell they want, and you got somebody that's making the decision and they want to go over there, then they're going to go over there. You're not going to be able to stop people from not wanting to go compete because they think that they have a chance.
That's right.
Now, the parking lot is where we like to hang because while you playing your bike, I want to be over here playing my bike. And guess what you can't do in a competition? Play your bike while somebody else is playing theirs.
Right. Okay, so I'm going to go one more little bit about this, but maybe another 5 minutes on this, then we're going to go to the other part of this interview.
All right. Okay.
So here's what I suggested. I suggested you find out who the biggest audio shows are coast to coast. Mm-hmm. I think there's 6 of them. And you get all of the people that own the shows to create like a council. And then those 6 shows like Banger, Sound Wars, Sound Bullies, SOS, I-35 Sound Off Series. That's 5 of them right there. Anyway, you get the big ones and you put them all in a room and you say, okay, guys, I want everybody to have the exact same rules and the exact same point system, because here's what happens. Check this out. Everybody goes their separate ways. You got guys up in Philly that are competing, but they're competing with the exact same rules and the exact same point system as the guys in Texas. Based on how many shows they go to, they build up their points, right? Mm-hmm. Okay. So now all of a sudden, if you got a guy in Texas that's going to every single Texas show and he's making the effort to go to some Philly shows or go to Sturgis or somewhere else, he's building up more points and taking more wins, but he doesn't have to go all the way up there. But then at the end of the season, they take all of the winners. That's where you get your top 8 from. And those are the ones that get to go to the Super Bowl. When you go to the Super Bowl, all the rules are the exact same. The point system's the exact same. Everything's exactly the same. So you got everybody on board. So when you get to that top 8, you already know, hey, you know the rules. You've known the rules. You've been competing with the rules. Ain't nothing changed. Now you're keeping it very uniformed. And what it ends up happening is all the promoters start making more money, because now you may have some guys from Philly that are like, dude, I done ran all these people over. I'm gonna take my ass to Texas and go run some people over in Texas. But it's the exact same rules. It's the exact same point system. It's cleaning it up a little bit so that it can be much bigger.
Okay, so why not do it like the NFL? Why not have an AFC South and an AFC North and an NFC East and an NFC West, and you got a team in Texas that goes and competes with the team in the Midwest, or you got a
That's
team
right.
in the Midwest that goes out to Philly to
Yes,
compete, and then I mean, it's no different.
that's right.
And regardless of the point system, if if you got a team of people, Texas, let's say Texas got 30 bikes, right?
Right.
Midwest got 30 bikes. The East Coast got 30 bikes, and the
Yeah.
South got 30. Okay, so now you can collectively say, hey, look, we got this many bikes, we got this many in this class,
Mhm.
and now you go to compete in these different areas the same
Yeah.
way if it was a football game or
Yeah.
whatever the case is. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
right.
And
But there's
but what you have is organization.
that's right. And all
But
the same rules. The
but
rules have to be the exact same.
but you have to understand now. Okay, so apply this to the military. You go tell the Army to go act like the Navy, and the Navy to go act like the Marines, and the Marines go act like the Air Force. Man, at some point, the reason why we have all of these different categories is because everybody thinks differently. I'm not going
Sure.
to say one show is bigger than the next, but I can tell you that the SOS show is gaining more traction than a lot of the other shows. So if the SOS is the audio version of the Super Bowl,
Right.
then he essentially is making the rules for what we do, until you one of these people like a KB and say, man, meet me in the parking lot. And I'll play my bike anywhere. It doesn't matter if you're in the ring or if you know, on the
Mhm.
beach or whatever the case is. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So
But you know what he does that the other shows don't do?
what's that?
Ricky's not afraid to come to Texas. Ricky's not afraid
No.
to go to Florida. He's
Mm-mm.
not afraid to go to Arizona. And he does that. He brings his show to other states.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know that Banger goes to other states. I don't know that Sound Boys
What?
goes to other states. I don't know that. I'm just saying I don't know that, but I do know SOS does.
Okay, so let's look at it like this. And again, I love analogies. The Harlem Globetrotters. What all teams have the Harlem Globetrotters played?
I don't know, but they're an exhibition only team.
The Washington Generals is the only team they've ever played. So
Right.
those are your banger shows. Those are your Washington Generals. You know what I'm saying? Your I-35. It's I-35. That's the Washington Generals. Or I mean, not the Washington Generals, but your Globetrotters. The simple fact of the matter is that you have shows that are area specific. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And when you start getting outside of that, because you want to teach, and that's where I have an issue with the shows. They're not teaching these guys how to play music. They're only allowing them to listen to it. Teach these guys how to play their music so that they can go to other states, they can go to other cities, and they can compete with some of the guys that run up and down I-95.
Right.
We have to generate a lesson. You know what I'm saying? We have to teach these guys how to play music, because if you pull up against me and I got 5 badass songs and you just pick some songs you just heard on the radio, I'm gonna kick your ass. So, but if somebody taught you how to play, then you can play up against anybody, because you got access to the same songs the next guy got. You ain't invented no song. You not the you didn't just go in a DJ booth and create no goddamn music to play on your motorcycle. You
This
have
is
to. What you laughing at, man? What they talking about, man?
dude, we got a lot of people watching. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Hey, man, we gonna talk shit, swallow spit
Hey,
all night.
everybody say hello to Miss Gina Hell. She's in the house. That's hellspeedshop.com right there, baby.
What's going on,
Anyway,
Gene?
all right. I don't want to beat this dead horse because I'm going to get so much shit tomorrow because I don't know about audio.
Yeah.
But That's my 2 cents. I need to try to get Ricky on here, really get into all of it. But what I would like to get into is what I'm doing.
All right, let's go.
2025 is going to be the first year in the last 4 years that I'm going to put on another biker build off show.
Mm-hmm.
All Texas builders. We are looking for sponsors actively. So if anybody knows anybody that wants to be a sponsor, whether it's audio, it's Trask Performance, it's anybody, we need sponsors to make this big. What we're doing is we're building an all Texas bagger build off. Now, there's going to be official rules. There's going to be the official judging sheet. There's going to be it's going to be in Galveston this coming year in 2025. You start January 1st, and you got to have your bike rideable into the show by Galveston. I also heard, I can tell you this, Eric Contreras from Powerhouse, Devin Sockwell from Legacy Bike Works, Scotty Roberts from Bloodline, Cameron Johnson from Badass Bikes, Lonnie Rebels from Squealing Pigs Audio, and I know I'm missing someone. I know I am.
Me.
Oh, and Derick. I know that's who's in it so far.
So all I'm gonna tell y'all right now, man, you know what I'm saying? You know, I don't normally do this, you know, but man, y'all just close your shop for a year. Just close it. It's not even. It's just close the shop for a year, man. I would hate to have to embarrass, you know, these shops in Texas, man. You know what I'm saying? I've been doing this for a short time, and I think that I've come a long way, and I think that you guys are really in trouble. I think you guys are really in trouble. I think that at this particular point in time, y'all really just need just close your door. Just close the door.
Close your door. I got something for you. Your mama couldn't give you. So and it's funny because you know I've been doing this since 2018. I was the first actual Joe in a build off.
Right.
So I miss doing the build offs. The industry needs the build offs. The competition is good for the industry. It's good for camaraderie, and it's good for part sales. I'll say this. Somebody the other day asked me, well, why are you doing baggers? And I was like, because it's my show and I want to. That's why I'm doing it.
Because these are your rules.
Because if you want something else, then go do it. Go do something else.
And that's exactly what they keep telling everybody else. Just go do your own shit. It's not illegal for you to have a show doing baggers.
So I keep, how do I say this? I keep talking to people and And I'm going to tell you guys right now, you guys have never seen Eric Contreras on my show. Not one time.
No.
Y'all have never seen him watch my show because he doesn't watch my show either. But you've seen Ulysses watch my show because Ulysses used to watch the show all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Eric was one of the very first people I called. And let me be real honest with you guys. This is actually the brainchild of Brian Barber. And don't let his little ass lie to you and say it wasn't, because he's the one that started it and put the bug in my ear. Literally like 3 weeks ago.
Hold on, Kevin. Check this out. Baby Legs want to know why it's just a Texas show. Because it's a Texas thing, baby. We got the biggest state. You know what I'm saying? We don't want no outsiders here. You know, you always want to come here and show out. You're not welcome. And we love you.
So I could say this. I could do a national one.
No, we doing Texas. I can't beat the whole world. Damn, Kevin, give me a shot. I'm having a hard time with Texas. Don't take that away from me.
So like I was saying is, I called Eric Contreras first because I've been pursuing Eric Contreras to do an interview. I've been trying to get him on the show. I've been trying to get him to do a build off. I tried to get him in the 2021 national build off. And he always said, no, not for me. 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 I appreciate what you're doing, Kevin. No, not for me.
Right.
I called him this time. He says, it's time. This one's for me. And I was like, you're shitting me. Don't lie to me, God dang it. I mean, I'm a foot taller than you, bro. You're going to be lying to me. And he goes, no, Kevin, I'm serious. It's time. I've been gone long enough. I want to do a build off. and I want to do it in your show. What are the
Right.
rules? What are we doing? And I said, well, here's what we're doing. So when he said I'm in, I was like, okay, it's real now. Now I'm going to go get everybody else. But where is everybody else, man? I put a group together, and I'm like, man, are you the same people from a year or two ago? Ain't nobody talking shit. Nobody saying nothing. Everybody being so nice.
Hey, bro, let me tell you something. Like, we all know, like, it's not a secret, that the bikes in Texas have changed, right? And the
Yeah,
bikes in Texas have changed because people have traveling, people have seen some different things, and we got a lot of outsiders that are insiders now, and the outsiders that are insiders are helping the insiders. So it goes like this, man. We understand that this is fun. It's not, even though it's a competition, it's fun.
absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Now, when it comes to baby legs, sorry, sir. Sorry. You can't get in. Members only. You know what I'm saying? It's members only.
I'm gonna have members only
Hey,
jacket
hey,
for
hold up.
everybody.
Hey, hold up. Let me piss everybody else out. Hey, baby legs. It's a 2 white people minimum.
Oh shit! Oh
we
shit!
already got 2 white people. We can't have no more.
He
Sorry.
said two white people minimum. Anyway, so
hey, Ron, you can't come over here, Ron Smith. Don't come over here and talk about what Eric gonna do to everybody else, man. You know what I'm saying? Because you got products that we use too. So stop it. Just stop it.
well, but I bet if he wanted to sponsor you, you would take that money.
I
Yes,
damn sure
yes,
would.
Scott Owens. I take your money too. I need you as a sponsor too, Scott. Yes, yes. I'm telling you, I need some sponsors for this one because let me tell you this: if this works and this does what I think it can do, we are going to do another state. We are going to do another area. I'm going to do this again and again. It needs, dude. You know what the best times I've had in this motorcycle industry are doing the biker build offs and hanging out with the builders and having fun and seeing what everybody builds. That's the coolest part about this industry. Flavor. What can you bring to the table? I want to see what you got.
Hey, I'm just telling you, man, there's some bad dudes across this country, man. But
Sure,
we
there are.
talking about, and again, all the people that's involved in this biker build off, man, is are credit worthy. You know what I'm saying? And I'll be honest with you, Kevin. When I first met you years ago, and you gave me some words of encouragement, right? You
He was
told me
not.
I was a builder, and I told you was a damn lie. Ain't no damn builder, man. I just put parts on. And you told me like, nah, bro, your bike is one of the bikes most known in Texas. You know what I'm saying? So I took that as a compliment, and I just decided to do this show based on that. You know what I'm saying? You're a good dude, man. All you wanted to do was have the best for everybody. Your intentions are always great. So this is my show of respect to you and what your craft are, what your craft is, man. You know what I'm
Well, I
saying?
appreciate that. I appreciate that a lot. So the other reason it's an all Texas build off is because when I did the other one, the majority of the builders were from Texas. And I was like, I want to put together a big one like nationwide. But are you going to get people to participate?
Right.
Are they going to participate? So I'm testing the water now. And Scott, I just put his comment up there, and it doesn't make me mad. I understand what he's saying. He says, I asked him, I want him to be a sponsor. He said, not happening. You make it an all Texas build off, I'm not invited. That means my money isn't invited either. But I will say this, Scott, your parts will be in that build off, and everybody's going to know they're your parts. So even though you're not invited to be in the build off and you're not going to sponsor the build off, your fucking parts are still going to be in the build off. So I win either way.
Scott, stop being mean. Shit. You know what I'm saying?
He's
Just
not
being mean.
mean.
Yeah, he is. Just let Texas sponsor it. Yeah, damn. Man, we love you in Texas, Scott. Shit. Let us make it, brother. Damn. Give us like $30. You know what I'm saying?
He said, give us $30. Buy us a lunch. Something. Yeah. No, but so the whole deal is I wanted to do this because A, it's close to home. B, man, I can't really go into my personal details until next December, but I needed it to be here. And there's a lot of animosity between builders in Texas.
Really?
Yeah, not as much. So I can't say a whole lot. I know there are some. You know, I'm talking about. Stop it. But I wanted to try.
I had no idea.
And get all these. I wanted to. This is far from being mean. $30 so you can get some more building tools at Harbor Freight. Stop it. I don't know if that was directed at me or not, but I love Harbor Freight.
Hey, get what, Scott? I get all my parts from Sears and Jason.
He said Sears and JC Penney's. And if you fuck around, I'm going to Woolworths.
Mott's 5 and dime.
That's awesome. So, but anyway, so the reason in Texas is because I know there's a bunch of big shops in Texas.
Yeah.
I've said their names. You know, you've got Bloodline, you've got the Upgrade Garage, you've got Powerhouse, and then you've got no-name shops like Legacy. We've had this discussion, just let it go. You've got no-name shops. Then you've got like Squealing Pigs Audio. You have Legacy, but then you've got Lucky 7. You've got Unique Auto Works. I mean, you've got big names, you've got medium names, and then you got no names. It's a good melting pot of everybody in Texas, which I know we have that in other states and stuff like that also. But how can I get builders to commit that are so far away that it was really hard to get everybody to commit when they were from out of state in the first place. They just wouldn't. I don't know why they just wouldn't. So I'm testing the waters again here. And I really think this is the platform. This is the area that's going to really make a pretty big splash and make other states and other builders want to get in on it. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, the only way you're going to get other people involved is you start talking shit to other states. Baby Leg's ready to bring a bike today just to compete in this shit. You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of builders out here that would be more than welcome. But we don't talk enough shit in Texas. Man, Texas is so cool. Let me tell y'all something about Texas. Texas is so cool that we wear hoodies in the summertime, man. You know, that's how cool Texas is. And everybody want to be in Texas, but nobody want to be from Texas. You know what I'm talking about? So y'all take that with a grain of salt, man. I'm having fun, but just know that I'm a Texas boy through and through. We throwing up the Longhorns, and then this for Kevin right here for Houston.
You know what, man? I'm just saying.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
Hey, man. Bitch up from Texas. Hold on, let me go get my necklaces. Let me go get my neck and my diamond rings and shit.
I can't help it. I had to play that.
Hey, man, look. If you ain't having fun at this point in the motorcycle game and the audio game and the builders game, you really do need to close your doors because this shit is fun. You know what I'm saying? To be able to reach out and talk to people and talk shit in a cool way, you know, where nobody's getting. See, that's the problem. Everybody getting offended. I don't know where this shit came from. It just seems like after 2018, everybody's sensitive now.
Why? Fucking John Owens is on a roll tonight.
You know what? That's all right, man. That's all right.
I don't know what's happening. I'm glad he's on here. I'm glad he's participating.
Look, this is the problem with Scott Owens. He always scares his own shadow. You know what I'm saying? So we just let Scott do what the hell he want to do.
Yeah, he's the only person I know that can drop a bolt doing 70 miles an hour and then reach down and catch the bolt, bounce off the ground.
Hold up, baby leg. See, now you hitting below the belt, sir.
What he said?
Now he talking about now he done ran over the best bike we had in Texas before. Baby legs, that ain't had shit to do with the price of tea in China. You know what I'm saying? Just understand that we got some other shit coming out. You know what I'm saying? And this ain't an audio show. It's a biker build off, sir. You know what I'm saying? So you keep your little snide little comments to yourself. Now tomorrow I'll call you. We'll patch all this shit up. Tonight I'm on your ass.
He said tonight I'm on your ass. Scott Owens, I'm ready. You ready to come on live? I'll bring you on live, brother. Because if you got
Scott is scared.
I don't think so, dude. I don't know. All I know is that we're doing this. I'm glad we're doing it. I got to get off my fat ass and I got to get some sponsors. I want to get some money for the winner of this show because, to be clear, it is a winner take all show. I'm saying it live right here. If there's 5 bikes or there's 50 bikes, it's going to be one singular winner. It will be judged. Okay, I'm not a judge. I know Chris Moose is going to be a judge. He's already committed. He already said yes. So I'm going to find 2 more judges. I've got 10 months to find 2 more judges. I'm just saying. We're going to put all the rules in the message board, and I'm going to put those rules up on the grind page. We're going to put the judging sheet in the message board, and we're going to put the judging sheet on the grind page. So you'll have it, and you'll know exactly what they're going to judge you on. You know what the rules are.
Right.
You can't hide. You can't deny. And all I can say is bring what you want to build. You know, bagger, Road King, Street Glide, Road Glide. If you feel like you can build your own frame from scratch and build you a bagger, as long as it's got 2 saddlebags hanging off of it, man, it's a bagger. It just can't be a trike.
You know what? That ain't funny.
It can't be a trike.
Damn.
I already talked to Eric, and he's like, I don't care. I'll build a Road Glide. I'll build a Road King. I'm ready. It's time for me to show you guys.
Yeah.
That's what Eric said. I talked to him on the phone, and he is down, and I'm happy, and I'm happy everybody else is down. I've already said
this is I mean, why wouldn't I want to be a part of this, bro? Like, I don't give a damn. I might have the best looking bike there. You know what I'm saying? But that doesn't discount any of the other guys, bro. It doesn't discount any of the other guys. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like when I pull mine out and then, you know what I'm saying, y'all look like, oh, shit, we should have just stayed in the trailer. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just what happens sometimes. I can't control it. Does everything have to be done
in-house? So I'll put it to you like this. I will tell you guys, I'm trying to do another documentary. And let me explain this for everybody that's not paying attention. If you're only going into the build-off thinking, I want to beat the shit out of everybody, you're doing it wrong. What you're trying to do is prove and show and educate people on what your shop can do, what your shop brings to the table. Because when you're looking at an hour-and-a-half video and for 45 minutes of it is just this, and there's only 35 minutes of building, that's not good. You got to give us the video. You got to show us, because the more you're on the documentary, the better off your shop's going to do.
Well, I'm going to tell you right now, Kevin, I want a participation trophy.
He said, I want a participation trophy.
Hey, man, you know, it's just one of those things, man. You know, that's what we giving out nowadays. You know what I'm saying? We give our participation trophies now. Only if you're in a different state. Because in Texas, we don't play that shit. We don't give out participation trophies in Texas. You know what I'm saying? Y'all get that through y'all thick little skulls.
One winner takes all.
Yeah. No participation trophies over here, Junior.
He said, no participation over here. I think I'm going to commission a bike for Kevin to build for the show. Does everything have to be done in-house? Yes, it has to be done in-house, but no, I'm not a painter. I know Keith actually is a painter. He can paint. Past my bedtime, got to be up before too much work to do. I'll send you a blue ribbon, Derick. Thanks, Scott.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it.
So no, but the reality of it is, man, it's something that's real. It's something that's fun. It's something that, dude, this shit's being taken way too serious. It's time to get back into enjoying it, enjoying the people that do it, enjoying your friends, having a good time. That's what you need to be focused on. Uncle Bruno's coming to Texas for the rally.
Already. Uncle Bruno, make sure ain't nobody getting married this time.
Yeah, no shit, right? He's had a wedding 3 years in a row.
Yes. Yeah. Make sure that nobody get married in November, bro.
Right. So, hey, so check this out. So hold on 2 seconds. Hold on 2 seconds, brother, man. Oh my God, where did it go? Where did it go? Where did it go? Oh, hold on. Don't hang up, Derick. Don't hang up, Derick. All right, I'm just saying. That's what I'm gonna say right now. He'll be on here for fucking 2 hours. I know he will be. But so yeah, that's true, 100%. See, I'll contribute something. Right on.
Hold on, let me tell Baby Leg something. Bruh, do not tell people to send me no Snickers, man, because I got a whole bag of baby oil sent to me, man. Because they will do it. So don't put that out there in the universe, sir. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna laugh if you get a whole bag of Snickers, bro. Because I love Snickers.
Bro, I'm telling you, man. All I did was mention baby oil, and the next day I had a whole bag of baby oil.
You're kidding me? Oh
I'm not lying, man. I am not lying to you.
I like $100 bills.
Me too. I need help. I need some help.
The Benjamins and Franklins, the Roosevelts.
I'll take Hamilton right now.
No shit, right? Dead presidents are my best friend right now.
Yeah.
So anyway, I've wanted to do this, and yes, this actually was Brian Barber's idea. But he just started. We were just bullshit because we talk all the time. But we were just bullshit one day, and he actually said, he's like, you ought to just do another biker build off, but just make it Texas, just the local guys. Really? Well, all right then. And here it is. It's up. It's going, and I can't believe it. I'm fucking happy now. I'm ready to go.
Yeah, bro, you should be. Hey, Kevin, look, man, this is the end all be all, bro. You know what I'm saying? You get the opportunity to bring all the Texas shops together, and not with the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? You get the opportunity to say, "Hey, man, look, I threw a challenge flag out there, and everybody looked and said, you know what, we're gonna do this, and we've come a long way, in the last 6 years." In Texas, and we help each other, we work out with each other, man, and it's not no bullshit, it's not no problems here in Texas and shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I feel about it.
I don't really think there's many issues in Texas with most shops either. I know there are some shops that people don't like. They don't like the owner. They don't like the builders. They don't, for whatever reason.
Right.
I get that, but when you think about the general consensus of, the footprint of Texas, and you think about, like Badass Bikes, they're in Temple, Texas.
Yeah.
Scotty Roberts is, I don't even know the town he's in, but he's up by
Wills Point.
Yeah. And then us and Eric are down here in Houston. And then up in Fort Worth, Dallas. I mean, Waco. I mean, you've got shops that are spread out all over the state. Dude, if all these shops get along, dude, that makes it so much cooler, because there's a good probably 6 or 7 rallies in Texas a year, just Texas, that are badass. And could you imagine if everybody got together and everybody went to these rallies, the kind of the customers that you would get, the camaraderie, there's so much to it. It's in my opinion, is badass.
Right.
Being from Texas. He said, "Give me just. I'm not going to give you much longer, Brian. I mean, for crap's sake, dude, I do have to get up in the morning and go to work."
Yeah, we got 4 minutes. That's
Now,
your problem.
he's going to be late, and then he's going to want to talk for an hour and a half because he's drinking, probably. I hope.
Oh, you know what?
I hope.
Look, he probably watching your show sitting on the toilet, knowing him.
You know he has a bar in his house, right?
Of course, I know he has a bar. His wife's a bartender. Like, that's just what they do. You know what I'm saying?
I love
But
that.
look, I'm gonna tell y'all right now, Brian don't allow black people at his house.
What? Segregation? Are you serious?
Man, oh, it's just me. My bad. It's just me. Hey, y'all, I have fun with Brian all the time, so don't get offended by what I say. I really do. I just have fun with people, and I don't really give a damn about all that extra shit.
Well, it's going to be a fun time. I know that. I know it's going to be cool, and there's still 1 or 2 shops I'm waiting to hear back from to see if they're going to get in on it. I hope they do. I really, really hope they do. If you're building, you ain't got time for backbiting, biting your nails, maybe. That's true. If you're busy building and doing something, you ain't got time for all the bullshit.
Yeah, because I promise you, I don't wake up in the morning saying, "Who can I talk about today?" Nah,
I wake up in the morning, I wonder who's talking about me today. Man, it upset the shit out of me the other day. Well, I say the other day, like 3 or 4 weeks ago, Ricky Will got mad at me and said, "Keep my name out of your mouth." And I was like, what the hell did I do wrong, Ricky? I want to know what I did wrong.
Hey man, let me tell you, it's not, and again, bro, you really have to be careful out here, bro. Like, and just speaking real quick, when you if someone says something sour about your name, it travels so fast, and that's why, like, the old people say bad news will beat you home. So don't let bad news beat you home, because a lot of times, man, it doesn't matter what you say. It's going to be taken out of context if somebody else takes the news to that person.
Dude, I'm the kind of person, I don't give a shit. Because people, like talking to Jay Ford today, you have a preconceived notion about somebody until you get to know somebody.
Period.
Done. We talked about you today. We talked about Brian today.
Hey man, keep my name out your fucking mouth.
Mine or his? You got to be clear, because we both said your name.
God damn. Well, both of y'all.
But the fact of the matter is that being able to talk to somebody, even if you don't have the same opinion that they have and the same everything they have, is still being able to have a conversation.
Right.
Dude, that's the business.
Right.
Why would you wear that shirt?
Hey, that's what he had to go pull it. He had to go pull it out the washing machine. It's probably still wet.
It's probably dirty. He probably wore that last weekend.
It's probably still wet from being in the washing machine. Look, he gonna wake up in the morning. He gonna have a cold. He gonna be cold.
Man, what the fuck y'all fools doing now?
Say,
talking about you.
You ain't talking about me. Trust me. They ain't talking about me, because they better be, thank God I'm too busy to get in this motherfucker.
What?
Damn, why'd it get so quiet? Why it get so quiet?
Because Brian Barber just showed up with a wet t-shirt on.
Wait. God damn. You hear a pin drop in this motherfucker.
Cricket me, my guy.
Say, I have not. Brian, you know what? I'm gonna give you some advice right now, man. It's a good thing you ain't getting involved in this build out, man, because I'd hate to make you look like you ain't from Texas. So what time you coming over tomorrow?
Okay, well, so first of all, Brian's not a bike builder, he's a painter.
Oh, snap.
Damn.
That's
you know how
up, bro.
You know how to get a donkey to move. Yeah, kick him in the ass.
Kick him in the ass. Is that what it is?
You know what? You know what, Brian? I ain't got nothing else to say, brother.
I bet you don't.
But look, I'm gonna tell you right now, Baby Legs. Look, Baby Legs is putting on a show, trying to get his people to Texas. Hey man, we would hate to have to send y'all back home, man, with armadillo.
Hey, listen. I'm gonna say this right now. There's a handful of dudes that I know right now that could do the bike start to finish without anybody else touching that motherfucker, and he's one of them. He's one of them.
Oh, you talking about KB?
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah, man. KB. Hey man, look, I'm gonna tell you.
That motherfucker ain't scared to do shit.
Brian. See, unlike you, KB invited me to his house, bro. I'd have been to KB house. Now he didn't let me go in the house, but I was invited to the house.
He didn't let me go in the
house. I'm sick of y'all. What is wrong? Why y'all won't let me in? I ain't gonna steal nothing.
That dog probably wouldn't let you in the house.
I don't want your wife. I don't want your wife. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can let me in. Let me in.
What does that fucking mean? I won't go after your wife, but I can't stop your wife from going after me.
That's funny as hell.
Man, y'all childish, man. I knew I shouldn't have came on this show. I knew I shouldn't have came on this show. It was a setup. I was set up. Brian, you set me up for this shit, man.
I didn't set you up.
Damn.
I didn't set you up.
I knew it. Hold up. And then why y'all put me in the middle? Now I look like a reverse Oreo cookie.
You said it. I thought it. I didn't say nothing.
Who the hell puts the white on the outside of the chocolate?
That's the vanilla.
Now, see, what you could have did was put Brian in the middle and we'd have looked like a duplex cookie.
God damn.
Oh, shit.
I ain't gonna lie, you do look like a big tomato.
Damn it, man.
A Snickers with ketchup on it. What's going on? What's going on? Hey, man, but look, again, man, I ain't gonna keep y'all, but I really do appreciate the invitation, Brian. I appreciate the fact that you thought I had enough in me to make this to make this build off, man. And y'all look out for Megalodon 2.0. And yeah, it's another person out there with my name, but I am the originator.
Here we go.
Said what I said.
I said what I said.
In stereo.
Yeah.
So there's another bike called Megalodon?
See, now
well, here we go. Here's where it gets messy. Here's where it gets messy.
All I'm saying is, yeah, that's all I got to say. Yes, there is.
Hey, I'm promoting Scott tonight. Huh?
I can't read your hat.
Yeah, his camera is shit. He didn't pay for his internet this month.
Hold on. I'm getting my glasses, damn it.
No, you don't need glasses. His shit fucked up.
Why you say my shit fucked up? Let me see. Look, I'm looking. Oh yeah, it is fucked up.
I guess your camera had a drink too, huh?
That better?
Nah, it's still ugly.
Yeah, well, get the motherfuckers to pay their bills. I might be able to switch over from Cricket Wireless.
I know, right?
Oh my God.
Damn, you was able to afford Cricket?
Yeah.
My phone company from Japan.
Now I'm glad you are getting in it. I'm glad Scotty's getting in it. You know, I keep hearing this bullshit. I'm the best in Texas. I'm the best in Texas. I'm the best. I want to see who the fucking real best in Texas is. Put your money fucking where your goddamn mouth is and quit running it. I'm not talking about you, Derek. I'm just talking about in general.
But it's a free show. You don't have to put money in it. It's free. You don't have to put money in it.
Okay. Put your work where your mouth is. When you can't do the work, don't run your fucking mouth. I said what I said. I said what I said.
Yeah, I see that. Scott didn't sponsor your hat, so it's blurred out. You didn't pay. Damn, Kevin, if I knew we was lighting up, I'd have had my blunt ready.
Dude, it's after hours, dude. We're past an hour, so I mean, I'm pretty sure all the kids are already in bed. So whatever.
Man, not these little badass kids, man. Baby kids, they don't die, they multiply.
Y'all see that little girl in the Walmart knocking all the stuff off the shelves and everything?
She's still alive?
I just don't even want to know. What did she do? What pissed her off? They don't show the whole video.
Oh, well, she must be dead if they didn't show the whole video. Because I know if that had been any one of my relatives, she would not be breathing right now.
They would have beat your little stinking ass.
No, Daniel, I don't drink at all, brother. I don't drink at all. I'm very sober. I'm sober as a gopher. That's those two guys that with their,
I don't drink.
You don't drink either, Kevin?
I need to drink, but I don't.
No, Kevin, let me tell you something. Now, we had a night a few years back.
Yeah, we did.
All right, would y'all like for me to tell you why that night happened?
Yeah, we did.
Years before that, they tried repeatedly to get me drunk, and it just wasn't happening. And Brian told Louis, he goes, I don't know, dude, we've thrown everything at him. He hangs with us. We can't get him drunk. And
what do you say? Bro, what are you talking about? You was running around with some gay guy's Chewbacca backpack on, bro. What the fuck you talking?
That night, I said, all right.
What are you talking about? They tried. No, we accomplished it.
For the 2 years before that, y'all tried. You couldn't do it. So that night, I finally said, all right, Brian, I'm going to go ahead and let you guys get me drunk. They went to 3 different bars. In that last bar, I didn't know the guy was gay. He had a Chewbacca backpack, and I was like, why is a grown man with the beard got a Chewbacca backpack? That don't make no damn sense. And they were like, dude, don't talk to him. You don't do that, Kevin. Don't. And I was like, I can ask the man why he is a grown man with a beard with a Chewbacca backpack.
You almost got me in a fight and everything.
Yeah, I didn't get you anywhere close to a fight.
Really? Because I about knocked you out.
Me and that man made a plan, and Ben Heck was standing there, and I was like, all right, dude, I'm gonna take your backpack and I'm gonna run out of the bar. And he chased me, and Brian, right where I'm like, hold on, it's a joke.
So you admit to being chased by a homosexual with a Chewbacca backpack.
I had his Chewbacca backpack on me. I sure did.
So he wanted that hairy backpack.
Or something else. It's free drinks. I'm just saying.
Hey, can we get back to this build off?
What do you want to talk about build off? Are you gonna get in it?
I don't know.
Are you gonna get in it?
I don't know.
Are you gonna get in it?
Huh?
Are you
no.
Heather,
no.
Is he gonna get in it?
Nope. I'm not getting in it. I'm too busy.
If Brian sold all the alcohol behind him, he could probably buy a bike already built.
You know what's funny, Derek? I probably ain't been behind this bar in probably 2 months, 3 months. Literally, I barely even drink anymore. I mean, this is for show tonight.
Yeah, I can dig it. You're a good guy, man.
I ain't drank since. I drank a little bit at Scotty's Friendsgiving, but other than that, I ain't drank since we got back from Galveston.
Hey, man, shout out to Scotty, man. Friendsgiving was pretty cool, man. I appreciate the invite. And I do want to say this, man, and again, I'm gonna let y'all slide, but Hey man, I appreciate everybody for the well wishes, man, and the prayers and everything, man. Most of you guys know, man, I lost my grandmother a couple of days ago, man, and it was a little trying and shit. And Brian, I appreciate you coming through, man, and keeping me up
Yep.
in good spirits
Oh
and
yeah.
shit, man. And Kevin, again, I appreciate you having me on. You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate all the listeners for coming in and letting me talk shit to them and shit, knowing I don't mean none of this shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm all up is put some paint on a big wheel.
Hey, you mean a lot. You mean a lot to a lot of people, Dave.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
For
appreciate
sure.
that, man.
Even
Like,
though
for
you
real.
don't think so. Even though you don't think so.
Yeah, invite me to your house then, fool.
Hey, listen. I have invited you over here
Man,
multiple times, and
look,
you know what you have told me? I don't eat that white people food.
that's because y'all put mayonnaise on everything. Mayonnaise don't go on every goddamn thing, Brian. You posted your Thanksgiving dinner, everything had mayonnaise on it.
Hey, look,
ain't nothing had no mayonnaise on it.
hey, Derick, let me tell you something, buddy. Don't come to my house because there's a bedroom waiting on you, and my wife will make damn sure you eat.
Eat what?
Eat food. She'll feed you. And that's something about Brian's house. If you go to Brian's house, Heather's going to feed you. I guarantee it.
Hey, Kevin. You know what she gonna feed me? Mayonnaise, man.
What's wrong with mayonnaise?
That's all they put on their food is mayonnaise.
Well, we have mayonnaise, mustard, ketchup, jalapenos. Hell, we've got some 4-6's hot sauce. We got it all.
Man, they put mayonnaise on cheese and pineapples.
Who does?
That sounds actually good, man. I'm gonna try that.
Where do you
That
have,
is
where
the
the hell you
whitest
get
shit I've
that
ever
from the
heard
White
of.
Manifesto book or some shit? What the fuck are you talking about? Mayonnaise
Shit
on
that white people
pineapple.
do.
Come on, man. Hey, Derick, that's profiling. We don't all like mayonnaise. I like mayonnaise, but not all. Stop profiling.
Hey, I like mayonnaise too, but usually on hamburgers,
You
but
ain't
not
gotta
Derek.
tell me, man. Listen,
But
man.
not,
You
but
ain't
not
got to
Derek's
tell me
hamburger.
that.
Derek's hamburgers, you ain't got to put a damn thing on. You
That's
just
why
eat
I made them the way I
that
say you don't have to put no damn mayonnaise on them.
Honey. You know what? That's a stipulation. I'm gonna put it in the rules. Derick cannot compete in the build off if you don't bring fucking hamburgers. You gotta bring hamburgers.
Well, guess what? The show is over, baby. Cause the hamburgers just done won, baby. Give me first place and the blue ribbon. I'm on it all.
I don't see. Damn it! Now, see, look what you did, Brian. Now I'm hungry. Dang it!
Yeah, but but you have Derek's burger on the mind, and ain't nothing in your refrigerator going to fucking quench your hunger.
No, I'm gonna have to go way up there.
When my wife makes hamburgers over here now, I get disgusted by it. I'm like, God damn, that's trash. All because when I see a hamburger, I think of Derek's hamburgers.
Hey man, y'all crazy. But you know what? Hey man, I'm bringing hamburgers to the show, man. I'm gonna bring hamburgers to the show. That's the only way I'm gonna win. That's the only way I'm gonna win, y'all. Is to bring my hamburgers and shit. Maybe I'll just build a hamburger, put some saddlebags on it. An edible motorcycle.
He said an edible motorcycle.
No mayonnaise.
No, he said no. It's true though. You don't need anything for your hamburgers. You don't need any. You need meat, the bread. I think you threw some cheese on one time. I didn't like that one. I peeled the cheese off.
Yeah, that cheese ain't no good, bro.
Yeah.
So Derick, you still what are you gonna call this bike? This new bike?
Now it's Megalodon 2.0, but this one is gonna be called Dark Waters.
Yes, sir.
Because only the real Megalodon can go deep.
Is there a bike called Mastodon?
Is there? Sorry, say that again, sir.
Is there a bike called Mastodon?
I have no idea.
Mastodon.
I'm just saying.
That's a dinosaur.
Well, what the hell is a megalodon? It's a big ass dinosaur sark.
That's from hey.
What do you guys think Eric's gonna bring?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Dark water.
He said dark water.
I ain't gonna be over here playing with y'all, man. I got shit to do other than sit up there and play with y'all, man.
Do but go to bed. That's all.
Hey, how you know?
I don't.
Hey, you know what? I wear these to bed because you know what I'm saying.
I'm profiling you. You're not going to bed.
No, man. It's okay. It's 10:16, man. I gotta be at the strip club by 10:45, man. My song come on, man. You know what I'm saying?
He said my song.
Yeah. Look, hey,
upgrade to the main stage, please. Upgrade to the main stage, please.
Hey, see, this is the whole thing. I'm gonna give y'all a little secret. After 10:30, man, I become a stripper. My stripper name is Water Moccasin because I leave them with cotton mouth.
Derick looked like old boy from Armageddon.
Hey, and guess what?
He said, guess what? He's out. Oh my God, that's freaking hilarious. Okay, so he's out now, so it's just you and me, Brian. So,
oh boy,
what do you think about the builders that have already committed? You pretty happy with those?
Oh yeah, I think it's great. Scotty's definitely going to bring it. Derick's going to bring it. Eric's going to bring it. I don't know much about Cameron. You know, I just kind of started seeing his stuff, but he seems like he's all down with it. Nobody else is. Lonnie Rebels. I don't know. We'll see what he brings.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good show. I feel like
nobody else said they're going to get in it.
Not yet. Well, how do I say this respectfully? There is one shop out there that's mulling it over. They're having to figure out if they have the time to do it.
Time to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's tough. That's tough when you own a shop. Trust me, I know. I've been there.
But hopefully it'll happen.
Yeah. What's your comment saying?
Oh shit! I've got two different sets of comments. They're watching on my personal page and on the grind page, and there's comments flying on both.
I think it's dumb when you do that because when I watch it like that, I got to flip back and forth because half people will be on one page, half people will be on the other page.
Well, the majority of them are watching on the grind right here with us. I don't know why you can't see those comments because they're there. But on my personal page, man, just name it Flint water. Mix a drink, Kevin. I can't mix a drink. I don't even have a cup up here. I've got cotton mouth though. Anyway, so I'm hoping to hear back from Lucky 7. I'm hoping to hear that Louie and PJ.
Oh yeah.
I'm hoping to hear that they get in on it. I really do.
Well, is that who's mulling it over?
Yes, they're mulling it over because they're busy. I get it. I have no disrespect for PJ or Louie, but I hope they actually get in on it. I know there's a lot of builders that would love to go up against them to either shut them down or get beat by them, but they definitely want them in the show. I know there's a lot of people that do.
Yeah.
But even if they don't get in the show, the builders that have already committed to it are still going to bring some heat. I know they are. I just have a feeling this is going to be a good one. I really do. Unique Auto Works, your buddy Pedro. I'm waiting to hear back from him.
I don't see why they wouldn't get in it because, like I said earlier, there's a couple of people out here screaming they're the best in Texas. Well, if you're the best in Texas, then
you got to prove it.
I mean, you can't have a best in Texas build off without the best in Texas.
Well, we're hoping that they're going to get in on it. I'm hoping.
Yeah.
I'd like to see them in on it. That I really would.
Yeah, PJ, bring it.
You know,
we ain't bringing nothing but the damn pocketbook and the check, but PJ, bring it.
I'd also like to see you get in on it, but I don't want to piss off your wife because she literally does scare me a little bit.
Like I said, they don't want me to get in it. They can say what they want. Night, love you too. They say what they want. They don't want. They don't want me to get in it.
Yeah, we do. Everybody wants you in on it.
Nope. I'll cause a shitload of. I'll stir the fucking pot boy like you ain't never fucking seen. I'm mad about the guy that I went up against that turned out to be a fucking douchebag.
Oh, for good Lord.
I got redemption, but I also got other shit to do.
We're just discussing this build off, Eric, and trying to figure out who all is going to be in it. And, you know, I need to bring you on here sometime, Eric. Let people know what you're doing. What's got going on with you?
Eric Contreras is on now?
Yeah, he's on. It looks like he's on my personal page watching.
Nice.
He said, "What's going on in here?"
Dino, my old buddy Dino. Is that Brian?
No, that's his
evil. In the flesh.
It's his evil twin.
But
I said, no, it's not Brian. It's his evil twin. Yeah, Brian, or do you have drunk Brian? You're somewhere in the middle.
I'm not drunk. I just said I poured a drink. Trust me, if I was drunk, this show would be fucking jumping right now.
So Nancy Weem just said, make sure you got good tires on the trailer, Brian.
Hey, I ain't got to go far.
You still need good tires on the trailer, motherfucker.
I ain't got to go far.
Oh my God. There he is. But yeah, so that's what we're waiting.
So the comments are just stuck on my phone for some reason.
I don't know why. They're not stuck over here. They're rolling in here.
Oh, Joe Faust. Oh, Joey.
Yeah, he needs to come down here too.
Yeah. I ain't seen him since I painted his Mercury.
So did you finally actually get it completely painted, or is it still just the base coat?
Oh, no. He been rolling around and winning award shows and shit in that 2K epoxy primer. Everybody thinks the thing's painted flat pearl white. They don't even know.
He pinstriped it, though, too, didn't he?
Yeah. Nobody even knows.
Your paint jobs suck so bad that the primer jobs win paint jobs.
Right. I'm such a horrible painter that primer is winning paint job. Yeah, you're right, Kevin. Such a fucking horrible painter. Shit don't stick. Fucking. It's so bad that other guys, painters, are calling me for me to help them out with what they're painting. From the places that say I'm a horrible painter. That's how bad it is. Just terrible.
It's terrible. It's ridiculous.
That's one thing cool, though. Eric's going to be painting his whole bikes.
Eric's doing everything. I even think Eric is in.
That's what I said. There's only a handful of them guys, man.
I think
there's only a handful that can literally start to finish the entire bike by themselves.
I think Eric's actually does his seat.
Eric's one of them.
Yeah.
You know, all these other guys can claim to say they do it, but whatever.
Well, I may end up getting stuck having to paint my bike too, because my fucking painter may be too goddamn busy.
Why? I ain't getting in it.
Are you sure?
I'm not getting in this build off, Kevin.
Are you sure?
There's only one way I'd get in this build off. One way. I'd have to be called out personally.
Hold on, I need to say something real quick.
I'd have to be called out personally and publicly big time for me to get in this damn build off. And then I don't even know if I would or not. I've been in too many build offs. I'm over the build off thing, be doing it myself. I watch everybody else do it.
Hell yeah. Well, you're still going to be a part of it.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Yeah, I'll help you out. Whatever you need.
Anthony Baird said, Eric stopped working to watch the show. You better get him on. Yeah.
Yeah, get him on here.
I'd love to, but Eric, you want to come on real quick? I'll send it over to you. Oh, where is it? Where is it?
Yeah, we ain't got nothing else to do.
No, not really.
Ain't like you gotta get up and go to work tomorrow morning.
Oh my God.
Your workout can be a little late.
And it probably will be. It probably will be. So I sent him I can text though. He said he's in bed already, boss. Okay, so yeah, but he said he can text. Yeah, so I need to get Eric on here one day before he goes to bed.
Yeah.
And get him on the show. I'm sure he'll do it now because he's going to be a part of the build off. It'll be good to have him on here.
It's cool that he's doing it for sure.
Hell yeah, it's cool that he's doing it. He has literally avoided me for 6 years. And he's always gracefully, mind you, avoided me for 6 years. You know, I asked him, he said he's just not into it right now. But when I called him this time, he's like, dude, I'm in, I'm down. I want to do this. It's time.
Right.
And that's the cool thing about it is having Eric on the north end, Devin on the south end, and there's a couple other shops in the middle somewhere. But having that camaraderie in Houston is landmark to me. It's freaking awesome, actually. I love it. I love being able to call another shop and be like, hey, dude, you got this part. We need to get it. You know, can you help us out? And they always do. It doesn't matter which one of the shops we call for help. They always help. I don't know that you have that in Fort Worth. I don't know that you guys have that. I hope y'all do. But
As in, what do you mean?
Like if you like, I don't know. Say Pedro needs something. Can he call you and get it?
Fuck yeah.
Something. Can you call Scotty or can y'all?
Scotty, oh yeah.
Louis or Louis?
I mean, when everybody needs help, like if Scotty needs help, you know, he knows he can call me. Derick, same way. Brad, you know, Pedro. I mean, hell, me and Pedro's borrowed each other's either, you know, help or parts or, you know, whatever. Yo, we do it all the time.
That's cool. So Eric just said I'm just trying to see if we can spark up the flame again for real custom bike builds. Amen. Absolutely. That's badass. That's
100%.
That hell yeah, Eric. That's the reason. That right there is getting everybody in here, building bikes, doing cool shit. Like I said, it doesn't have to be an audio bike. The audio is the secondary. If you want to put audio on something, man, more power to you. But building a cool bagger is just that. Build a cool freaking bagger, man.
Yeah, it ain't gonna be no audio competition.
No, it will not
Fuck
be an audio competition. Nope, not at all.
Shit's getting so old.
Yeah. Brendan said, "What's custom?"
Anything that don't come to your house in a fucking box.
Yeah, custom your house in a box. That's right.
Custom don't fucking come in a box.
But I think it's going to be really cool because there's a couple of builders. Actually, there's one builder that I'm talking about. I'm hoping I can get them into this build off also because they actually said, you know, we're not going to take a preformed Harley and just customize it. We want to build a custom frame and custom everything and build a bagger. And I'm hoping that they do it because the name of that shop was pretty fucking tarnished in 2021. Now they have new owners, and I'm hoping they get in it because I think it would be cool to see these two brothers build.
Who's that?
Rods and Rides. The new owners.
You talking about the new owners? I was going to say, not that damn douchebag that was in the fucking
the
big building.
The new owners live in Texas. Yeah. Bought Rods and Rides.
Oh, okay. Man, I would have changed the name.
I don't know. I mean, they didn't. They kept it. So I'm just hoping that they get in on it because they're the ones wanting to know, can they build a true custom frame from scratch, the whole 9 yards? And I was like,
That's
absolutely.
what I'd be doing if I was in it. I'd be building an entire fucking frame. Then I thought about it the other day, and I'm like, well, shit. I sold Kevin my frame jig and everything. I'd have to go down to his house, build the frame. Fuck all that shit.
That's right. I ain't doing it. It's too far of a drive.
Yeah.
My tires won't make that drive.
You're an idiot.
He said, "You're an idiot." Yep.
I blow some tire trailers and I live it down the rest of my life.
I didn't even give you shit for all that. Everybody else did, though.
Man, that was the worst. That was the best and most expensive Sturgis I had ever been to in my life.
Yeah. That was the longest drive. Had to be the longest drive.
And the longest drive back. I was almost home. I was passing the racetrack in Indiana. We were coming through Indiana and we had got off, went and got gas. And I'm passing the racetrack in Indiana. Ohio is just one more state over. I got one more state to go. And on that big ass toy hauler, when you blew a tire, you didn't know it. You couldn't feel it or anything. And I'm on the last tire, and a guy pulls up next to me, and he's like, "Man, you got a flat." And I'm like, "Oh my god!" So I pulled it over in the Raceway parking lot and changed the last tire, and then made it back to Ohio.
Yeah.
But I blew all 6 tires on the trailer and both spares that I had.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it was expensive. It was thank God that Leslie Beaver gave me $2,000 for winning that build off, because if not, I'd have been in trouble. Like that bill paid for all the tires.
No shit, right?
Thank God.
I don't know about the guys from Bins and Bikes. I don't even know if they're still in business. You know who I'm talking about, Brian?
Who?
The guys from Bins and Bikes.
Bims and Bikes.
Yeah, I think he said they're in San Antonio, I think.
Never heard of them.
Well, anyway, so no, Anthony, I don't know. And yes, Anthony, one day we will have that grudge match. I promise you. From fucking
what grudge match?
So remember when we all went to Blowouts Biker Bash because they shut Galveston down?
Yeah.
Well, that was the year that I had my 6-speaker Road King, and it did really, really well at that show. And Anthony was wanting to grudge me that night, but I think his battery went down or something happened where he couldn't do it that night. And we've been trying to hook up ever since then, trying to get a grudge. Well, I had to tear the bike apart. So, yes, it'll happen eventually.
I got you.
Anyway.
Fucking back. There it is. Oh, shit. I'm trying to stand this fucking phone up.
Get a laptop.
So, what's Devin going to build?
It's either going to be a Road King or a Street Glide.
You haven't figured it out?
No, not yet. Depends on which way.
Goddamn liar.
Let's put it this way. It's true. We don't know if it's going to be a Road King or if it's going to be a Street Glide. It's going to be one of the two. It's going to have a tour pack. We know that. But we just don't know 100% if it's going to be a fairing bike or a non-fairing bike. That part we're not 100% sold on yet. But, we'll bring what we can bring to the table, and that's about all we can do, and let the judges judge. It's just cool to be a part of it.
Scott Hoover said he loves my shirt.
Everybody loves that shirt, dude. You wore it on purpose.
The problem is my wife shrank the fuck out of it. Like, You coming to the gun show, baby? This fucking thing is so fucking tight around my arms now.
So do what the wrestlers do and cut the line on them. Let it out. Let the pythons out. Chuck Tramontosi.
I just want to see a lot of custom shit, man. I don't want to see fucking people just fucking buying parts and sending them to the painter and putting them on. I know, obviously Eric's not going to do that.
I was going to say, so Eric's not going to do that.
No.
I can tell you Devin's not going to do that.
Yeah.
And I have nothing bad to say about anybody, but I don't know what everybody's capable of building. You know what I'm saying?
Scotty always takes stuff and totally customizes it anyhow. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I just want to make damn sure everybody understands, man, you got to send in video footage, because if we can get the funding, I want to do another documentary. And the first documentary is great. It's fucking great. But if everybody will send in the video footage, Alex J. Bart is online, Brian. He already said, "Where's Louis?"
Yeah. He's busy. He's snowmobiling and shit. Yeah. Ain't got time for that shit. But, best in Texas, but ain't got time for it. I said what I said. I'm the best race car driver out there. I just don't race. I'm the fastest on the fucking street, but I don't race on the street.
All I know is it's going to be fucking cool to see people build, because every one of the shops, other than the New Rods and Rides, if they get in it, and Cameron from Badass Bikes, I know everybody else's abilities. I've seen what everybody else has built. They've been very public about it. So you know what's going to come to the table. I'm hoping that people come out of the box from what they normally build, and they do some crazy stuff. And I know for a fact, Eric, he is not afraid of doing anything. So, you may end up with all aluminum race bike, or you may end up with, something completely different than what he currently does. You don't know.
Yeah.
And that's cool as shit, knowing that you don't know what the hell he's actually going to bring. You don't know what
hopefully he just builds something just fucking off the wall, like everybody would be like, I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah.
That's what I want to see. I want to see some shit like, holy crap, I did not think he was going to bring that.
Well, I'm hoping everybody kind of does that. I'm hoping everybody gets I hope everybody builds. Everybody just does something. It's just cool to be a part of it. It's cool to have the people that are involved in it. And it's going to be even better seeing everybody, because at this point in time, everybody that I see so far gets along with everybody pretty damn good. So it's going to be a lot of fun.
Right. No, Scott, I haven't started working out yet. He's like, I thought you started working out. Nope.
Jesus Christ. Alex said he's probably riding on the back of his old lady snowmobile, if I had to guess.
God damn. What page is he on?
He's on the grind page.
Oh my God.
Brendan said, I'm moving to Texas for a week. It's only going to take you a week to build a bike. Son of a bitch. This isn't bro. You got 10 months. Alex is the biggest shit starter I've ever seen on fucking Facebook. Yes, sir. He is. He is not too. He literally doesn't give two shits about who he. I think Alex has talked shit about me to my face, and I was like, I don't even have a comeback for that, dude. I don't even know what to say. That motherfucker calls me Brian Barbecue. Brian Barbecue. That's why I want to see Brian get in it. I'll make you a special deal on Chrome. You to build a bike in Texas. Gary Dubois just said he wants to see you in it, and he'll make you a special deal on Chrome.
Oh shit! I need to call Gary. I need to call Gary tomorrow. Actually,
He's watching right now. Just talk to him now.
no, I'll talk to him. I'll talk to him on the phone. But I do need to call him because I got some stuff for him.
Hey, Louis watching. See, Louis. Everybody wants to know, are you getting in? Come on, get in. You got to get in on this, Louis. And you're an hour and 40 minutes late, by the way, also. We started this stuff at 9 o'clock.
Done miss Derick and everything.
Yeah, you missed all of Derick. Derick was on here for over an hour and 16 minutes to be exact.
He probably just got off a snowmobile. It's all right.
It's too late for that. Do snowmobiles have headlights? Yeah, surely they do, right?
Yeah, they do. Yeah. He's at the lodge getting him a nice warm cup of cocoa.
Dude, you realize I've never even been on a snowmobile in my entire life.
Oh, dude. Living in Ohio, we all had them.
Well, we don't have much snow here in Texas. If we do, it's a bunch of hard-ass ice and all the power goes out.
We'd ride those and dirt bikes on the lake. When the lake froze over, man, that's all you seen with snowmobiles, dirt bikes. We'd stud the tires in the dirt bikes and just go out there and do laps for hours.
Okay, so truthfully, when you stud those tires, do you literally just drill into the tread and screw studs into them?
So you know what we did? You know the self-tapper screws?
Yeah.
The little small with the little hex head on the end? Yeah, we just drill those into the tread all the way around.
What little half inch?
I mean, they make special ones for him, but fuck, as much as we went through them, we just go out and buy a pack of those things from Home Depot and just screw the fuck out of them. Shit was fun.
Did you see that episode where Jesse James went to like Alaska or some shit and he was up there on a dirt bike and wanted to see just how fast he could get going on a dirt bike, and he screwed those screws into the tires and all that stuff?
No.
Oh shit, hold on. Louis Bailey said, Alex J. Bart, well, if you think you a man, come on out and jump on one and let's head up to the mountains.
They'll wear you out. It's just like riding a fucking dirt bike, dude. You think you can do it for a while, and then half an hour, and you're wore the fuck out.
Well, I would go somewhere with some fucking snow first to figure out.
It's the same thing about jet skis. Okay, so we had jet skis out at the lake where I used to live, and all the kids had jet skis. We jet ski all the time. Go down to Miami, and I'm like, hey, let's rent a jet ski. I ain't never been on the ocean before. Shit. 20 minutes later, I was coming back in going, fuck that shit. Wore you out within 20 minutes.
Alex said, I'm busy trying to flip plow trucks up here in Wisconsin to make $1. Jesus, come on. Anyway, so.
Yeah, Brandon called me the other day and said it was down to like 20-some degrees. The lake's getting ready to freeze up here.
No.
Dude, you don't know nothing about no cold weather, do you?
No, and I don't want to know. That fucking freeze we had 2 years ago, that was enough for me. I was done. I don't need cold.
Bro, at home, when it got down into the teens, you would walk outside, take one deep breath, and your nose hairs would be frozen.
Back in 2017, 2016, I had to go up to Bailey Industrial. I think they're in Wisconsin, because that's when we were buying the plasma table and all the metalworking stuff. So I went up there, and in the hotel room, I went outside to have a cigarette. It was 26 degrees. I took one puff of the cigarette and said, nope, this ain't life for me. I went back to my room with covers. I was like, no.
It's cold.
There was no snow on the ground. It was just cold.
It's cold, yeah.
Like the kind of cold that is like how this could kill people dead.
Yeah. That freeze that you're talking about down here was like almost like no, I'm not going to say an all year thing, but that was a normal thing. in Ohio.
Yeah, well, it let us Texans know, hey, look, not for us. It would kill us.
So what? The best in Texas is contemplating on getting in the build off or what?
Yeah, he said he was going to talk to PJ. They were going to discuss it, see if they had the time to get it done. And he said
he better get on it. You can't claim to be the best in Texas if you ain't gonna do it.
Well,
give a shit what you done in the past.
I'm trying to be as respectful as I possibly can because I want him to get in, and I already know PJ.
I did too. I want to see him get in,
but I want to get them in it. I think they deserve to be in it. I think they should be in it. And
I'm not here to throw no darts or anything. I'm just saying I want to see him get in it. But I'm saying you can't claim to be the best in Texas if you ain't going to get in the best in Texas build off.
Yes.
Just saying.
Yes. I agree too. And I think this is a format where you're going to get to see, like I said, I already know of two shops that are no-name shops. They're not massive in the business. They're barely known. You've got shops that are right in the middle that just stay to the grind, do their thing. And then you've got some of the biggest names in the industry. It's a good, even mix of all kinds of builders. Alex J. Bart, laugh out loud. It's not my call. I don't build them. Shit, I'm not there very much anyway. Hard for PJ to build it from Alaska. Well, we need to figure it out, Louis. You need to figure it out. Y'all need to get in this. I'm saying it publicly. Y'all need to get in this. Lucky 7 is one of the premier shops in Texas. Y'all need to get in it. I mean, you got the big boys are in it. Eric Contreras is in it. Scotty Roberts is in it. You've got, Badass Bikes is in it. There's just good shops that are in it, and Bloodline's in it. So, I mean, it's a good mix, and I think it will be one hell of a show. I think it's going to be a great show with everybody that's in it. I think you're going to get a very good mix of different styles of baggers. I think it's just going to be badass. That's just my opinion.
Yeah. Especially since you're going all out on this one, trying to get center stage on the Strand down there, showcase everybody's shop.
Alex said, have the lemon jello guy build it.
Said what?
Alex said, have the lemon jello guy build it.
Hey, Johnny ain't no slouch.
I was going to say, Johnny is not a slouch. Johnny could do it.
Johnny ain't no slouch. Johnny's what keeps that motherfucker going.
I agree. But no, so that's why it's so important for me to get everybody before January 1st committed to doing it, get everything done so that I can start talking to the Galveston Rally, get all that put together. I can have the builders so I know who's going to be in it. I can start going to some promoters, some people to get funding.
Yeah, I think you should talk when you talk to the lady in Galveston. You should talk to her and tell her like you want a big area, because I'd like to see the fucking shop set up like a tent off of the grind tent and have their own shit there to where they can sell their merch. They can sell their T-shirts and
absolutely
whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Like the old days.
Yeah, like everybody have like a 10x10 booth.
Yeah, with their merch.
Yeah, that's exactly right. That's exactly right. But you got to know who all is going to be in it. There's got to be confirmation of everybody's going to be in it.
Well, yeah, but you can still talk to the lady and say, hey, this is how much space I'm going to need. We're trying to make this as big as possible.
Yeah, absolutely.
She's seen what you could do with a little bit of space over the last time you did it. Obviously, each year you're going to try to make it bigger and bigger.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Alex J. Bart, man, you know what we are building this year. Hard to do it all. But Louis, think about it like this. If you did get in the build off and you built the bike for the build off, then you could put that in. While we did everything else, we still got in the build off and we still competed. Like I said, I need for Louis to get in this.
How do you what?
I need Louis to get in on this. This is, you got to get all of the big shops in Texas in it. So
I don't know, man.
Uncle Bruno said, put the Lone Star Rally in Galveston, Texas back on the map. Yeah.
Put the what? Put it back on the map.
Yeah, put the rally back on the map, getting people down here. I mean, the Galveston Rally is the biggest rally in Texas now. He said, is he in Texas? Yes, Art is in Texas. And yes, I've already reached out to Art. I've already talked to Art. And no, he is not.
Who said that?
Uncle Bruno.
Bruno.
So no, I can't get Art in because Art doesn't even build bikes anymore. He's not part of a shop anymore. No, nothing. And yes, I did talk to him. I told him he needs to get in on it too. Make a comeback. Get in on it.
Make a comeback, he said.
And he said, nope, not my circus, not my monkeys. I am not participating.
That's because there ain't nobody there to build his bikes. He'd have to find somebody to build a bike.
He said, Art, bring some dancers.
Now that he could probably do.
Yes, he could. Oh my God.
That he could probably do. That's funny.
All right, man.
But seriously, like I think you should blow this one up. You know, make it as fucking big as fucking possible.
I believe you me, I am. And like I said, I was going to reach out to Scott Owens to be a sponsor of the show because I know his part we used this thing. He done said no because he ain't invited to build off.
What the thing is Scott don't understand the big plan. The big plan is to do this in, like you said, in different states and take the winner from that state at the end of the year and do like a Sturgis build off with all the winners from each state.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
I do.
That's the big picture.
Jesus Christ.
What?
Alex just said, aren't steel. Oh my God.
I'm not even gonna go there anymore. That's beating a dead horse right there. You know what I mean?
It is. I mean, the guy hasn't been in the industry in 4.5
years. It's been done. You know what I mean? He's on the hamburgers and shit or whatever the fuck he's doing. Yeah. Dancers, strippers,
right.
Whatever.
I'm not gonna hate on the guy. He's living his life doing his thing.
Dancers, strippers, snowmobiles, it's all the same. It's all the same.
It's all the same.
All right. I'm going to bed, dude.
All right, brother. We'll go have a good night. Thanks for coming on. I appreciate you. And hopefully we can get Louie and PJ in on this.
Yeah, hopefully they do. All right.
All right, man. Later. All right, guys. So officially the longest show I've ever done, but it was a good show. I want to thank Derick, the Upgrade Bolden. Thank Brian for coming on. Thank everybody for watching. It was a good show tonight. Great numbers. Share the video as usual. Get over to the YouTube channel. Check it out on YouTube. Subscribe to it there too. And I really genuinely hope that everybody gets in, commits, and does this and blows this up the way that it needs to be blown up for all the shops in Texas. Anyway, you guys go have a